Hi friends, it's Rabbi Jenny Solomon here in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I wanted to share this mincha moment with you on the topic of a verse from this week's Torah portion, Ki Tavo. And the verse is, first of all, uses a word that's used nowhere else in the Torah. It says, Hasket Ushma Yisrael Hayom Hazeh. So hasket literally means to pay attention, to listen up very closely. And then ushma, to hear. Again, not only to hear, but to understand. Hayom hazeh, on this day. So Moses is giving all of these instructions for what the Israelites need to do when they enter the promised land. And I love that one of the ways in which it begins is with this word, hasket ushma, that we need to stop and pay attention and listen. And quite beautifully, what follows is that we're instructed to offer this ritual, this kind of script of gratitude that begins with mentioning the fact that my father was a wandering Aramaean. By the way, that is not something we might be proud of. Basically, it means that we were lost along the way, that we come from other peoples, and that we are, we've had a journey. We've had a challenging journey, perhaps a surprising journey that's led us to this moment, not necessarily a straight shot for sure. And that the very first thing we do when we enter the land is that we offer up our first fruits and our gratitude. And so there's a very specific kind of script. It's something that we return to every year at the Passover Seder. But it appears in this week's Torah portion. And so I want to invite us to use these instructions to kind of drop into our own sense of gratitude. It is often taught among the Hasidic masters that the promised land is this moment. It's Hayom Hazeh, this day. And so as we sit here together, to consider, to marinate in and meditate upon what is arising for us under the title of gratitude. So I invite you to find a good seat or even to lie down on the ground, whatever feels good in your body this afternoon, or whenever you're able to watch this video. And to close your eyes if you feel comfortable, but really to begin turning down the volume on everything that's going on out there. And to turn our attention, hasket, to grow quiet and turn inward. And place our attention on what is right here, as close as our breath, as close as our beating hearts, as close as the sensation we feel sitting here on a chair or on the ground, on a cushion, on a mat. The sensation of breath moving through the body, of our lungs breathing, of our pulse, our hearts beating, thoughts moving, emotions, energy in motion, moving through the heart, through the body. So as we sit and settle, we perhaps imagine that our promised land is right here, this moment, this breath. And as a way of offering our first fruits, we offer blessings of gratitude. So we'll sit for the next couple of minutes as we wade in these waters of blessing for the journey with all of its surprises, with all of its challenge, with all of its twists and turns. For the gift of teshuvah, of repentance, and of return and coming home during this period of Elul. For the chance we have with each passing breath to make things right, to meet the moment with a quality of emet, truth, and chesed, loving kindness. We'll conclude our short sit this afternoon with a beautiful line from Psalms that is part of Hallel, which we sing on holidays and the new moon, but is also an expression of gratitude. Eliata ve'odeka Elohai aromemeka Eliata ve'odeka Elohai aromemeka. Wishing everyone a good rest of the day. May our hearts of gratitude overflow to help carry us through the inevitably difficult moments ahead.